Alright, hey guys, over here at Nordic, I'm just doing the kind of silly things that I do, and then I realized, oh, I'm supposed to be vlogging, right? So you can kind of see all the interesting things that we do. But so I had to go to Des Moines for an appointment and was coming back, stopped at Costco, got a bunch of stuff, and so got some more things for our staff. So I'm putting together little goodie bags here, so staff, and I'm gonna leave some stuff for the contractors here as well. So just kind of showing appreciation, right? Like, it's really important to make sure that the people that are helping towards the mission, right? That you're letting them know that you appreciate them. I think it's really important. So I just wanted to kind of share that, and then we'll go walk around quick and I'll show you what's going on there. Not too much from the last time, but there is some drywall, more drywall done than there was last time I vlogged. So I'll show you that here in a minute once I get my goodie bags ready and get one ready to take into the building here. All right, so see you guys in a minute. All right, back in the building, we got a little goodie box here for them to add to their little candy treats. And then I had a few other things to drop off. It's just random things that I think of, but these were at Dollar Tree and they're super cute and I couldn't resist the other day. So it's going to be used for like classroom stuff, classroom management with the older kids anyway. And then I'm just going to quickly kind of tidy up here. It looks like we're out of some paper towels. So I'm going to get some more paper towels and maybe empty the trash. And then we'll walk around and see what is new. All right, guys, so headed down the hall here to see what's new out here and kind of show you the updates in the last couple days since I vlogged last. So they have got that doorway moved. Instead of it being on the side here, it is now over here for the student lounge. So that's awesome. Okay, so we've got the windows in as well, the window frames in, and the door frame is in for the student lounge. One thing that we kind of had to go backwards on here and adjust the columns. The left column that you see here was like this. It has to stay because there's a bunch of electrical stuff that's coming into the building right there. So they had it hidden in a closet. We took the closet out and then we had a problem. And so we said, that's fine. Let's just make it like symmetrical columns on either side of the door, add a little aesthetic, feature there. And then what happened was this column over on this side was a little bit, quite a bit smaller than that one. And so I just said, let's do it symmetrical. And so we're going to they're adding now just a little bit on. You can kind of see where the line is there. So they're adding a little bit on, make them symmetrical. It's going to look so awesome. And then boutique, looks like they kind of started drywalling a little bit, covering stuff back up there for that. Otherwise, inside it looks pretty much the same. And then we have this wall over here that's pretty much drywalled now, more or less. There's still some things they need to check on. The inspector has to come, and also electrical. There will be outlets in this wall. So that's something that is yet to do. But maybe you're starting to kind of see it now. The reception desk will sit right in front of that wall. Big logo on the center of the wall, a couple chairs on either side. Just a really cool, welcoming entrance. And then it creates this really narrow hallway here, which is what we were going for, what we wanted. This is just really for us to use to kind of get to our offices. It gives us a little bit of a barrier. So if we are working or having an important meeting or something, we don't have kids running right up to our windows and knocking and waving and things like that, which we love, like those little kids. But if we're having kind of a more intense or important meeting, we want to be able to be focused on the person who maybe needs our help too. And so we wanted to do it for that reason. And then also it creates this wall that we needed, right? We needed this backdrop for reception. And so it was kind of a 2-for-1. It's going to work out really well. And those of you who are with the studio and kind of know how this rolls, different times of the years, dance studios are very seasonal, right? So different times of the years, throughout the year, there are different times where there's a little more clutter than normal, right? Like costume week, and some people didn't pick up their costumes yet, and where do you put them? And so it'll be nice to have just this little hallway too that, you know, we kind of can just hide stuff behind, just those few, a couple weeks here and there out of the year that we need to do that. So let me flip you around. We also spent some time this weekend cleaning this up. And so we got all of the office cubicles out of here. If you're interested in an office cubicle, let me know. They're really nice. As like we took them apart, they're super, super nice, good quality desks. But we did take them apart so that we could have this nice big open space this weekend for something. But it's kind of cool now that it's open. You can see how big it is and how spacious it's going to be. You get the idea of the nice big open space. So couches, chairs, love seats will be what fills this entire room. And reception desk, of course. And then we also have some drywall going up on this little half wall, pony wall, knee wall, whatever, lots of different names for these. And this is where that toddler play area will be for those little siblings that are hanging out in the waiting room, needing to keep themselves busy for 45 minutes while their big sister or brother's at class. Well, then we can kind of keep them engaged and entertained and make it a little bit easier and convenient on the moms and dads. That's what we're always going for. So we did spend some time, like I said, this weekend cleaning, so it does feel so much more open in here. We even just kind of picked some stuff up through here. Vacuumed a little bit, cleaned up. And here's our waiting room. So this will be what you see when you come in. The pink spots on the floor, if you're wondering what those are, from the cubicles, they had like power, a bunch of power. You can kind of see where the circles are there. And so then they would plug into those. And we used this for, actually for a performance yesterday. And so we wanted to make sure that nobody tripped on those as they were coming in. So as guests were coming in, sitting down, we just kind of covered them all up so nobody tripped. And yeah, so there we go. It did work out pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. We probably had, I didn't count exactly, but I know we had about 100 chairs and they were all full, and there was a ton of people like standing in that area, a bunch of people standing in the back, a bunch of people sitting in the front. So I would say we probably had around 150 people in this room, plus 30 dancers and a couple teachers and a couple staff members in this room yesterday for a performance that kind of last minute we switched to being an indoor performance from an outdoor performance. And I'm going to tell you, it actually worked pretty well. And so this might be something that in the future, we move the couches. I was having this thought last night. We move the couches and stuff out. It's easy to, we have really wide hallways here, to kind of line the hallways with the couches and chairs from the waiting room, and then open this room up, minus the reception desk, but everything else would be pretty easy to move. And then we could have this big, nice big room. We put the backdrop up kind of across this way, and then we could use the student lounge like for the backstage area, kind of like the wings, right? Except it's behind the stage, and dancers could be in there and come out from behind the backdrop. And it actually, like I said, it worked really, really well. So not really the intention, but of you who rent performance venues, you know how expensive they can be and how difficult and challenging it can be sometimes to actually work with them and get on their schedule and get in, and all that is really kind of a challenging thing. And so if we can host stuff in-house, that would be great. So I'm kind of thinking that worked out pretty well. The carpet is just office carpet, so it's like really, it's really thin, and so you could, I think you could just put Marley over it and it would be fine. Or we could get a little portable flooring that goes down for performances. So all these thoughts were running through my mind. Let's go. You know what? I gotta go pick up my kids, so we're not gonna go upstairs, but I'll tell you quick, the guys that were down here, I just talked to them before I started the vlog. They were gonna go ahead and start upstairs demoing. And so next time we vlog, there should be some demo action happening and some walls knocked down up there, which will be super exciting. But I do have to go pick up the boys from Camp ADC over at our University Avenue location. So I'm gonna run over there. All right, we'll see you later, guys. Bye.